we're back out of Clayton's here. I'm just taking this oil drain off to put those new parts on. We'll fix that leak and the cam sensor leak with a junkyard one, and here's the shit horse.
I mean, it's cold. Look. Throw me the idle. Why is it paint? Kind of flew open. It's cold and
It's all cold and untuned.
just like when we got it running the other day. Insert clip here.
Well, after we put back on all the stuff that Mike took off of it for some reason, it fired right up. And also looks like a scary movie under the hood, Cobweb City. So yeah, we're gonna get her out. Now, does it move still? Look at that. Like it was just parked there yesterday.
Should I go grab the ramps? Drive up the ramps? You could drive it up your ass if you want.
So fuel pump and then what else?
The wastegate.
Wastegate, that's right.
The big boy wastegate. Well, we're gonna actually, maybe we'll look at the wastegate first, because
It is kind of fancy and large.
Could be some fabrication.
large and in charge. Yeah, Summit brand,
Yeah.
Which is BS at the end of the day.
which I'm sure is just China.
All the same in the end,
Whatever, yeah.
But I guess they actually sell actual BS stuff too. So.
Yeah.
which is weird to me. But yeah, so back working on the two Fox bodies.
Fuel pumper. And
Walbro 450, the TI Automotive wrapper. You know, he branched out fuel pump company. So yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Old, new.
okay, it is bigger.
So we're gonna have to cut that off the hot side and put a different one.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to put this one on.
It's too bad this is right now and we want to go racing really soon, because we kind of want to maybe modify the hot side anyway if we're gonna do that K-member. May have to, I should say.
Yeah, but for that would be modifying the manifold, if anything, or make our own mounts so we don't have to. But those K-member mounts are there.
Mounts are there.
All that swap.
I mean, either we can
K-members over there.
we can either like just weld it like this, right on top of the old one, or cut this off and then weld it on.
How close is it gonna get to that?
Well, I'm gonna test that.
wheel.
I'm gonna test that next.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point it gets close. I'd have to turn the tire the way.
I guess turn the tire. I mean, we might have to cut this old flange off and get it necked, like tightened in there more. Yeah, hits right there. So that's definitely not good. A little rub on the wastegate corner. Best not to touch it if we don't have to. I would say, at least for now.
Yeah, that looks pretty rusty.
Well, it's all rusty, right? From sitting and
That's fine.
it's been sitting outside and
For a race, you don't want to take apart too much rusty things.
Well, I mean, this V-man clamp is kind of fucked up.
the thing is for the race, we could just leave the other wastegate on because it works, but right? Like we don't necessarily have to put this wastegate on right now, but we want
My concern wasn't, like I say, right now it's
watch the fire ring is what?
well,
I know it's all stripped.
cross-sided, right? Like,
Yeah.
And to take, like, it's ready to blow apart. And
Yeah, it might blow apart. Is what you're saying?
You don't want to get a spring under your tire. 136 miles an hour.
Well, Is it going to stay together? Probably.
So
Or we wait till, to do when we do the K-member deal, which is
yeah, if we have to change a bunch of things. Over in SonicStang land, I got this off the car.
Is it the same?
Yeah. I didn't do that yet. I was gonna take it out of the package. It might work. Even if it doesn't, I can still use this because this was the part that was no good. I can still thread my new extender so it hangs below the frame.
I mean, I think if you slot these, it'll work. It'll be thin on the edges, but
Yeah, I might not even worry about that. But yeah, we'll try throw that back together, see if it fixes the leak.
all right. So one T4 flange stock manifold hot side. Seen better days. All the people that said a mild steel crossover without a whatchamacall, it's gonna crack.
Yeah, exactly. Never cracked.
This one's never cracked on us. What's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, that's right, eh? The flex joint.
Flex joints. So
Well, we'll find out
Fancy TIG welding.
when we take all the heat wrap off. We'll see if it's cracked, but
it doesn't look too rusty.
no. Under the heat wrap, it's probably good.
All right, subscribers, how tight should I go with this? It can already hold my body weight yanking on it
That's
with this
it.
big
That's
wrench.
it.
More?
Right into the brake. And then back it off a bit.
Yeah, this is gonna fix the problem. And then we won't have leaks and we can turn up the boost.
Because Rob forgot the gasket and
We're not gonna talk about faults on this.
ultimately it's up to the owner.
Exactly, not in bolt check.
What happens when you rush?
The NA Stang.
Doesn't sound bad now with no exhaust.
Actually,
Got a nice lump to it.
I don't know what he's doing with the lights here. It's not his car. Whoa, Nelly.
Like a stock car.
Basically,
That's how your stock car could sound, Mike. With the
our stock car.
Mike's stock car.
No.
Stock about the stock.
It would be me and Clayton's if anything.
You
If
and
you didn't
Clayton.
want to be in there, but
You and Clayton's stock car.
I'm not doing it alone.
I'll come and hang out, I guess.
We got everything. We got a stock car. We have an LS and a harness if someone wants to donate.
And we could go stock car racing.
And then we can go boogity.
Yeah, which would be fun, definitely. I think. Split opinions over here, but see if can you get a first try? No, you kind of missed it.
See, I bet nobody knows that I used to be an avid stock car aficionado.
Yeah, there's
That's Riley in a sprint car.
Clayton right there.
That wasn't my sprint car, that was a buddy's. I raced a pure stock class. Which,
Yeah, this is our local track for you guys.
that's from 2004. But
There's his Clayton again in the car up there. He won 2 crowns.
that's my brother.
1 year.
That's my brother.
That's his brother's
I did
other
win
car
a few
there.
races, but no championships.
Clayton just got written up for the black Mustang in the newspaper. Super Stang. They're ahead of the game with the names back then. So,
next year LSs are going to be legal at the circle track, so you're thinking of trying that out.
I bet there's going to be a lot of that business, especially with how hard it must be to get small block Chevy parts, like just simple things from a junkyard now.
Yeah, exactly.
compared to the amount of LS engines to pick from. But I'm gonna open up the old trap door here and see what we see.
Clayton pulled out the fuel pump, as you can see there, maybe if you can see. And then, hold on, let me get a light. Sort of showed the guys who maybe never seen it before, but we cut a giant hole in the trunk floor to be able to get at the fuel pump because we were having so many issues. Then we just made a cover to cover it up. And so there's the fuel pump in there. And so basically we pulled the old fuel pump out. It's right there. Walbro 450, allegedly. I mean, it could be a no-name fake one. We think it was a real one when we bought it, but you know, who knows? So we took it out and we just swapped it with another one. So, and the one we got is I got it from Summit, ordered from Summit, and it is a TI Automotive, which is supposed to be legit Walbro. So, yeah, there it is.
Same one that Riley has in his car, except it's a 255.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're swapping that out, and then we got that hot side piping. I took all that heat wrap off because it was all falling off anyways, and I have it in the back of my truck, which is, maybe you can see it out there, my truck. And I'm gonna take it home and then be able to like put that wastegate. I probably shouldn't go over there because it's probably too dark. Yeah, gonna put that wastegate on, weld it on there in a different angle, and we're gonna end up having to cut off the original wastegate, like this wastegate's clamp or whatever, flange, and then weld that new flange on in a different location altogether. So, and that's where we're at. And Mike's out in the dark, still putting that drain flange on.
All right, so I got the SonicStang all buttoned up. It's dark, so I'm not gonna go over there, but the turbo oil drain leak and the cam sensor not being there leak, filling the hole, should be repaired, and that was all the oil leaks. No, I jinxed it.
It's not the oil pressure adapter that's still leaking?
I didn't think so. Might be a tad bit from there, but
one leak at a time.
one leak at a time. So that's good. At least I got something done today. And then with the shit horse, Rob took the crossover home, and
We put the new fuel pump in and fired it up, and it seemed like it was at least 5 psi higher at idle, and it seemed to run different. You could definitely hear that pump sounded way better.
Fresher. The other ones had some miles, so yeah.
Once the crossover's back, take it for a boost rip and see if that works. Blow a piston on the 2-year-old gas.
Nah.
Start over again.
Yeah, no, it's definitely got some old gas. So it's the 6th today of September, and the race is on the 17th. So again, minor time crunch, but
Not really.
not really. Same with the SonicStang. I mean, should be leak free. Yeah, that'll be a night. I got to put the bigger wastegate springs obviously in and see what those do.
Stack 'em up.
That'll be something we do in the future, and you'll see on SPPTV. Check you later.